Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our first lesson. My name is Anjum Satar and my email address anjum@ukversity.co.uk. Please, if you have any question, drop me email. We are going to start a new modules which is Advanced Project and Logistic Management, and my name is Anjum Satar, my email address. And today lesson will go through LO1. LO1 is a learning outcome 1. And in this learning outcome, we'll go through understand the features and the aims of the project programs, and portfolio management. So first, we need to know about what is a project. Project is mean any task, anything, any activity is called a project. So we'll go through management. Management, the definition is the planning, controlling, organizing, implementation. All these come under management. So management is designing an environment to achieve our organization objective. Program, what you will do, when you will do, how you will do, all this is your program. Portfolio, what sort of activity you will do under the management. It's like a product portfolio, product A, B, C. So that's called portfolio. So which we'll go through. So before starting this lesson, we'll look around what is conductive contents for this unit, what we're supposed to be learn, how many learning outcome we have. So this unit is Advanced Project and Logistic Management. Is 20 credit. This unit is a mandatory. The aim of this unit to allow learner to understand the concept of portfolio management and associated feature. The value having project management. Office will also be examined the stages of the established and effective project management office. So which I'll show you some point, the of MS project as well. Understand the features and the aims of the project, program, portfolio management. So today lesson we have assessment criteria, compare the features, aims, and the management of the project management, define the principle of the portfolio management, examine the difference between, so that's two learning assessment criteria 1.3 and 1.4 is marked together, so I just using examine the differences and between the program and the portfolio. That's what we'll do between two. Evaluate the relationship between the portfolio management and the organization strategy, so which we'll go through, and evaluate the efficiencies, various product values section. And then inductive content, we have cross project and multidiscipline teams, so we can set the teams focal point in the ownership and accountability in the portfolio and the project. Horizontal collaborations, we can strategic in nature. Strategic is mean long term, strategic versus tactical. Tactical is day to day. Scope of responsibility, so responsibility need to be clear. And management of risk. Risk is mean the probability of happening something, so risk can be positive. How we manage the risk, we'll discuss risk register. And various life cycle involvement in the project life cycle, when the project finish, product life cycle start. Process of orientation, how we can introduce our project, what are the stages. Skills and capabilities, what skills and capabilities required, so we discuss competencies and capabilities. So capability mean ability to do something, and capability and skill is called competencies, which is mean how you're competent. So there is a model RVV which we'll go through a bit today our discussion, but we'll embed in following lesson when we'll do more evaluation side. Project management and the organization strategy, which we'll discuss. Portfolio roadmap, we can enterprise single criterion and different criteria and scope. That's models we'll go through in our lesson. That all will be focused. If you have any question, so you can ask me. Next, we'll go through. We'll start. My name is Anjum and my email address is there. In case if you need me, drop me email. And inductive contents, what we're supposed to be learn, all been given, and these are the keywords when we'll do our assignment. And within our LO1 learning outcome 1 value address, we'll try to discuss these, and we'll contextualize the discussion with the criteria. Okay, that's all. Next we'll start. Welcome. So compare the features and the aims of the programs management with the project management. So first of all, it's good to know what is the project management itself. So projects are the way of bringing about the change. They are used to be drive the new product or the systems. Alter the physical, social, cultural environment. The word project is derived from the Latin verb proceed, which means throw forward. So project means the future project, yeah. So throw forward. The project is a leap into the future. So project is all about the feature task, feature activity, what you will do, what you will achieve as an organization, and it's a crucial to know because the success of is according to one of the great scholar, the success of anything is the success of managers. So failure of anything is a failure of manager. So management and the project management is a crucial element. According to the Sebastian Rox, he mentioned international standard organization define the project as a set of coordinate activities. So is the coordinate activity with specific start and the finish date, where clearly we'll discuss about time, we discuss about cost, and we discuss about resources. Then, according to Phil mentioned a project is a consequence of connected events that conduct, over the defined and limited period of time, are targeted toward the generate unique and well-defined goals. Anybody, any question? So that's we need to look around. Okay, next, what is the project management? Further is defined by Ellen. Ellen said project is defined management involve using range of management skill. So we discuss about skill. So what sort of skill? So we need interpersonal skill. You need to be good to be understand. You need a good forecasting skills. We need good, estimation skill. We should have a good management skill. So all these skills are required, and these are the activities involved in the management. Thinking ahead, you should have a skills about thinking. You have a skill about carrying out research. You have a skill about planning what is happening, when is going to be happen. All this is a part of project management. Managing people. So you have a good skill to manage HR skills is a crucial as well. So how we can keep the staff happy? What are the motivational theories? All this we need to be managed in monitoring the project. We need to monitor the progress of the project. What is the project? What is the progress? What are the stages? Which stage we are? And all this we need to go through. Monitoring the project. Changing the plan. Yes, plan. Think about the before the COVID-19 and now. The things change and we have to do the change accordingly. So if we need to be and we need to be well managed. Okay, anybody, any question? Anyone, any question? Okay, let's please next, monitoring the project, change the plan, and communicate with the people. Yes, just we need to look around these. Anybody, any question there under the project management? So, okay, program of management is the coordinated management of the project and the business as a usual. So we need to look around the activity to be achieved, the beneficial of the change. So a program is unique and transit the strategic indoors, achieve the beneficial of the change, and the incorporating the group related project. So we need to be make sure in the project and the business usual activity so that if we want to be changed, if it's the change project, we can embed and we can achieve what we're supposed to be achieved in our organization. Okay, anybody, any question? Next, we're looking at delivering the project program change. So programs are often defined as a delivering the change would typically incorporate the full utilization of the benefit to satisfy the business case, to utilize the capital expenditure to acquire the asset, service, products, and capability alongside the operating expenses incurred as a result of the performing norms business operation. Shaping the program required the selection, forming of the project, and other work in business as usual into the structure where the benefits can be delivered incrementally over time. The SHAPE program or sponsor the stakeholder, the clear understanding about the desired future state, what really you want to achieve. That's why what you're doing, why we are taking the activity. Anybody knows what is difference between aims and objective? Think about aims oblique objective. Anyone? So think about aims is what you will do, objective is what you will achieve. So aims of your program and the objective of your program that need to be clear. How much skill investor will be willing to tolerate or achieve, and or what objective will be risk appetite they can be at the risk. Okay, next we're looking when difference between the project and the program are being ignored or the confused in the many people for a long time. So project is is charted to create a specific deliverable, efficient, possible project management according to. The program is focused on the coordination of the number of the related project and other activities over the time to deliver the benefit to the organization. So we can say what is the aim, what is the objective really. What is absolutely possible and often desirable to contract a project to an independent third party developer shopping complex can easily contract the building of the center of the construction company. It is virtually impossible to effective contract out the program management role. The program managers must be integral part in the organization's business. So that is crucial. Then we can look around. Unfortunately, from the very beginning of the modern project, the term have been used interchangeably. An example of the marathon project to create two completely different, like in the past, yes, atom majorly elements of the construction factories and other those plants. So marathon is a project by the modern definition, full-blown program despite of the efforts. Project Management Institute, according to PMI, of Office of the Government Committee, OCG, and the range of other organizations confused with the project and the program continues in the many quarters. And currently, the most disaster relief efforts are described as the project. Now, when the fact that the ongoing program of the work to realize as the benefit return to be normal, disaster relief program include the project and the element of the operational work chain to the time and the circumstances. So program management is about the maximizing the benefit realized with the constrained resources in the environment, changing environment. So in the constrained resources we have in the COVID-19 and how we can manage effectively in terms of, so we need to think about. Anybody, any question up to now? So we can look around constraint, the word there, changing environment, project management is for efficient, creation and define that is desirable. Okay, next we can look around. Okay, a more worrying recent trend has been organization to start classifying the quite simple project program into apparently attempt to avoid the necessarily define the specific products, services or the result they need. What degree the difficulty is determined to delivering the alter the project strategy approach. The project remains as the project. It's performing the specific client can be tell the project managers is one. The boundary need to be drawn. Yes, the program is more about about such as the program about the change the condition and metrics over the program and host and company. So all this we need to be focused and to be achieve our organization objective. So we discussed define the difference between the project and the program. So both BMI and the OGC in the United Kingdom in UK seems to be agreed that the organization have one or the more portfolio of the project, and each portfolio contains the number of program in the project. Portfolio management is focused on the selecting the optimum mixture of project program that organization should undertake based on its available funding and resources. Program management is focused on the coordinating number related project over the time to deliver the outcome of the benefit of the to organization. Projects are undertaken for the efficient and delivery and defined outcomes. Okay, PMI standards according to this guide, yes, fourth edition, which is being published and defined, the program is standard program, second, and is a group of related project managed, coordinated, obtained benefit, and all, and this is called the programs. And OGC defined the similar views about embedded in the methodologies. Prince 2, one of the is the software of the program. That's the software, that's the program is managing successful methodology, define the portfolio of the project and activity that are coordinated and managed to achieve. So standardization, one of the approach as can be from the above definition. Program is consistent. Program involve coordinated management two or more project to achieve the benefit would otherwise not to be obtained. A program is activity is realizing the benefit is a very different one that the project or the project management. So according to the standard definitions, of focus on the efficient delivery of the product, services, result, deliver, regular use, the short description of the difference of the project, and focus efficient creation and the outcome of the programs. Okay, multidiscipline teams we can create it that will help to achieve the organization in our organization objective. So it can be goal specific product and product team approach to the facilitate front integration of the specific design. Successful team achieve the optimum. So according to one great scholar, Henry Ford, said about the team, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. So success is a crucial to be work as a team, and team effort is a crucial to be achieve the goals of the team. Okay, that's we need to be make sure we'll do. Okay, because of the individual from all the necessary functional organization and present working, establish better relationship with the external and internal, and focus clearly product requirements. Okay, anybody any question, please? If any question. What is the portfolio management? So portfolio management is the art, the science selecting and overseeing the group in investment to meet the long-term financial objective. Risk tolerance, clients and the companies are the institutions. So portfolio management requires the ability to gauge the strength and the weaknesses and opportunities. Okay, understand the portfolio management. We need to look around, and then we can look around, understand the portfolio. Portfolio management is maybe either possessive or active nature. Possessive management is the set the forget, it's the long-term strategy. So is investing one of the more exchange traded EFTs early yes trade and finish the project. Index funding is one of the approach conduct refer to be index or the index investing, and those the build index portfolio may be modern portfolio MPT to help to optimize the mix. Active management involves attempting to beat the performance of the index by active buying and selling the individual stock and other. So closed-end funds are generally actively managed. So here we're looking more about the financial side and portfolio of the manager. So key element of the portfolio asset allocation. The key effective portfolio management is long-term mix of the asset. Generally, they mean okay. So that's we discuss. Anybody any question up to now? Then we're looking the define the principle of the portfolio management. Align strategy, aligns the governance, close project confidence, and lead actively. So what is aligns? It's lead to set the aligns your portfolio chain work to the corporate strategy of organization. Strategy mean action plan. Align the governance, how you will govern the alliance with the strategy and the portfolio of the product. close project confidential. If the project is not on deliver the benefit, portfolio office should lead the and its core principal portfolio management in the whole portfolio structure. Okay, as we said, what is a portfolio? Portfolio is the art and the science. We understand the portfolio in the behalf of the clients. We discuss about three approaches: portfolio management, possessive, and active. And the key element of the portfolio is the long-term. We can look around the asset. Asset allocation is based on. We need to look around the asset allocation based on understand the different assets. Asset is mean anything you own it, anything has the economics value which we can use it more than a certain period of time. Our asset is which will flow the future economics benefit is called asset. The mixture of the asset and provide the balance and the protect against the risk. So we need a asset management, asset allocation because we are in a constraint of the resources and constrained resources. We have to make sure we use effectively to achieve our organization objective. Okay, diversification. So diversification is a crucial to diversify the risk. Like you maybe heard about the quotation, like don't put your all eggs in one basket. So this is the important to diversify the risk, the risk management point of view. This is the only certain in the investing is that it is impossible consistently predict the winner or the loser. Prudent approach is to create the basket of the investment and expose within the asset. So you may be investing in different businesses, in different assets, so you can minimize your risk and you can even do the diversification in different currency to you may be heard about the hedging. Hedging means to protect. We can protect a currency fluctuation by buying the hedge, from the hedge fund, from the bank. And real diversification is made across the classified securities and various debts, we can, it's part of the project, we can diversify it. Rebalancing, so rebalancing one approach is used to be return on the portfolio is the originally target allocation and regular internal and use the and then to reinstate the asset mixture. And always we need to look around the worth of the company. So for example, portfolio that start out the 70% equity, 30% fixed income allocation could be extended to market really shifted and the 80 to 20 and made the good profit and the portfolio and the risk, then the investor can be tolerate. Rebalance generally involve the selling the high price security and putting the money to the work and in lower the price and out favor of the security. The annual exercise rebalancing allow investors and captures the gain and expand the opportunity and the growth. That's all we need to keep in mind. Okay, anybody any question? Okay, we'll go through. Yes, so we need to think about. Okay, rebalancing, one of the active portfolio management. Investor who implement an active management approach use the fund managers broker to buy and sell the stock and attempt to outperform the specific index such as Standard Poor Index, and thus we need to look around the Russell 100 index. These are a different index. We can use it for the portfolio management in terms of security portfolio. Okay, possessive portfolio is also referred to the index fund and aim to be duplicated the return of and the market index and the bench, which we can use it this approach as well in terms of to maximize. And it's all about when you manage it, the project, you need to look around, different project and different return, different portfolio. We can look on the product side, we can look around in the security side, depend on the nature of the project. Okay, then example 1.3, examine the difference between the programs and portfolio. PM define the grouping of the organization project program, and grouping can be geographical location, capabilities, And we can portfolio management include the selection and prioritization and control of the project and the program which align with the organization strategy and objective. And portfolio manager decide which project program to undertake and provide the decide with the project and all the resources we need to be managed. So portfolio manager is the responsible to chase the benefit, and the portfolio manager is responsible to executive board and deliver. Program are grouped to be related project and the change management activities that will deliver the beneficial change. Anybody any question? Okay, I included some project or the unique project can be influenced by the stakeholders, project management is a process. So these are the points, quite good. And other argue portfolio is about, so difference between portfolio and program all being discussed and we can look around. Focus on the outcome, higher complexity, the project and the longer time scale. So this is the program and the project all being discussed and compare and contrast being happen. So these are the key stages, the project direction in line with the organization strategy, right sponsored fighting for the sport and project management, effective tools and techniques and trends, stuff, disclosure and reporting outcome. And so portfolio roles can be, when we look in the portfolio, customer and account management, we have a different project and portfolio programs. We need to manage the project and the task, and we need to schedule. So portfolio strategic grouping focus on the maximizing return, balance mix, ongoing and a high. So project can be focus is the output, less complex, defined start and end dates, agreed, defined scope and less risk. Program focus is outcome, highly complexity, then the project, longer time scale, higher budget, scope of less defined and risk. Okay. Evaluate the relation between the portfolio management and the organization strategy. A portfolio, a grouping of an organization project and the program can be managed at the organizational functional area. And the grouping is based on the example of geographic capabilities and the placement. That's we can. And the portfolio should be designed to be maximize the return on the investment. So that's the portfolio. Okay, we're looking 1.5. Return to be evaluate, and we can evaluate. We can look around the strategy. Strategy mean the long-term commitment or action plan that determine of the long-term goal and objective, and enterprise adoption of the course of action and allocation. Anybody any questions? So these are the different definition of strategy. We can use it. And then portfolio management is a selection or the prioritization and the control of the organization project program in line with the strategic objective and capability to deliver. So we can look around the decision maker, what project is program, resource managers, maximize the resources, productive driver, are we delivering the efficiently and benefits. And then we can, in 1.6, we can look around, evaluate the efficiency and portfolio. So portfolio, we refer to the collection and investments such as stock, mutual fund, and types, it can be market portfolio or zero investment. So that's we can compare. Then the portfolio management is the art of the selecting the right investment policies for the individual or the term, minimize the risk and maximize the return. That's we need to be reduction. So we can look around objective of the portfolio management, safety of the principal amount, investment of the disposal of the amount, growth of the capital, marketable liquidity, well diversify the portfolio and minimize the tax burden. All this we need to be in terms of the management. The phases of the portfolio management: security analysis, portfolio analysis, portfolio selection, portfolio revisions, and we can manage. Security analysis is normally the first phase of the portfolio. We can look around values and we can look around each securities and return. The portfolio analysis, each security identify, and because if we are doing and investing in, that can be our project, and in the project we can manage these, the portfolio and portfolio analysis. Anybody any question? Okay. Then the portfolio selection, we can selecting and building each portfolio is selected with the goals, and we can look around product revisions, continues to monitor and required to look around which one is a benefit, which one is not, because the risk and return, always measure your risk and return in the portfolio, in the project. If you're investing in different asset, different, and always we need to look around what return, what risk will be involved. Because think about COVID-19 and various, the risk in various industries, especially in the hospitality and industry and the hotel industry. So we need to think about, how we can minimize, we can diversify, maybe taking out and investing in different. Risk can be systematic risk, and we can use, different examples. And systematic interest rate can be think about no interest rate being dropped. This can be maximum. Market risk is a huge at the moment due to the COVID-19. Purchasing power risk can be, and changing in the interest rate policy by the government. All these, what effect will be on your project, we can manage. The unsystematic risk is a business risk occur during the day-to-day activity. It can be because the day-to-day information need to be embedded and pass, and that will help, So financial risk as a result of the change, the capital structure within a company, more equity, more debt, and that's, we need to be managed. Asset allocation strategy, strategic asset, long-term asset, yes. Integrated asset allocation with the product, tactical asset, the operational day-to-day level, ensured asset allocation, constant, the weight of the asset and dynamic. All we need to look around. Okay, guys, I copy the link to you as well, which is to do quiz, and it's good to be. You can copy the link and you can play with it. It's quite good to do some sort of, the quiz. And I copy the link to you. It's quite useful to revise, on APM and Investopedia, some, about the portfolio management, a project and the project portfolio management, what is about and all. So anybody, any question? If you have, please, if you're listening this recording, you can drop me email. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and hope so. We'll speak, during next lesson. If anybody's any question in the meanwhile, to the lesson we learn about LO1 and LO1, and my name is Anjum Sattar, and my email address anjum@ukversity.co.uk. So we discuss the aim of the project, we discuss the difference between a program and the portfolio. All this we discuss, and we discuss all the key terminologies within it. So hope so speak you all in during next lesson. Please try to end at 10, and we can. Okay, thanks for attending. Bye bye.